All right. So who has a question?
I have a question. What do you think about the Perfect Aminos? Have you heard of them from uh what's his name? Gary Becca Brecca usually
Yeah.
at it.
Yeah. So perfect aminos.
Yeah.
So this is a product, and I've actually been asked this a couple times. So thanks for asking again. So Perfect Aminos by Gary Brecka, I guess, is an amino acid product, and it's marketed towards, performance and amino acids are the building blocks of protein. So
Mhm.
proteins are chains of amino acids, okay? And there's essential amino acids and non-essential amino acids. The essential ones you must get from your diet because your body can't make those. The non-essential the body can make from others. And so I've often perceived this question in the context of someone, maybe who's an athlete that does, say, CrossFit or, intense training of some sort, and they say, when they're going through all the things they take, do I need to take perfect aminos in addition to a post-workout protein shake? And my answer to that is in general, no. If you're doing a post-workout protein shake, a quality one, then that's providing you with all the amino acids you need. So then you don't need the perfect aminos. You can save your money on the perfect aminos. And so, what would be a high quality protein? I like a website called truenutrition.com, and they've got proteins of all varieties there. Um, I order the one that is a 100% grass fed beef protein isolate. And so, why do I get that? Well, because I react to dairy, even to grass-fed dairy. So grass-fed whey will bother my gut, but the grass-fed beef has no dairy component in it, and I've used this for years, and this doesn't bother me at all. So this is a grass-fed beef protein. It's 29 grams per scoop, which is a very nice dose post-workout, and it's got all your essential amino acids, a full amino acid profile. So taking that makes the perfect aminos unnecessary. So you can, deploy that money elsewhere. If you're going to get, and I don't get any money from True Nutrition, I just love their product. So that's why, and it works. So that's why I talk about them. But if you're going to get it, you want to flavor it with one of their true flavor flavorings. Okay, so they have true flavor options. So, for example, I get true flavor chocolate fudge brownie is how is how I flavor my protein. And you want it to say true flavor because the true flavor versions don't have any sucralose or aspartame or junk in it. If you get just the chocolate fudge brownie flavoring that doesn't say true flavor, it will have bad ingredients. So, if you're going to go order from them, make sure you flavor it with one of the true flavor options. And then it's very economical compared to other proteins. 2 pounds of the 100% grass-fed beef protein is about $32, and that's 30 servings. So I'm getting 30 servings of 29 grams per serving for about $32. If you were going to go to GNC or buy crappy protein, you're going to pay more than that. And then other quality proteins are more than that too. So definitely check out truenutrition.com. Otherwise, if you're not, training very intensely and you just want to cover your bases, perfect aminos might be fine for you. Or if you're, say, a vegetarian and you're not eating meat-based proteins, but you want to make sure you're getting the full amino acid profile and complement of essential amino acids, then this could be a way to do that. I haven't looked at the label myself, so I don't know if there are junk sweeteners in it. So definitely check the label, maybe scan it with that Yucca app to see does it have aspartame or sucralose or any of those things in it. Hopefully Gary Brecka is not promoting a product that has that stuff in it. I doubt he is, but worth a check.
Sounds good. I have another question about
Related to
carbs,
this one.
kind of. It's
Okay.
carbs before working out, or and then the protein after working out. Is that correct?
Yeah, it really depends on the person and time of day and all of that stuff. So for me, I work out in the morning, so I wake up and go fasted, and I don't take in anything but water until after the workout. And so in my post-workout shake, I have I have protein, I have carbs, I have a little creatine, so it's all there post-workout. So that's when I do the carbs is afterward. Different people have different thoughts on it, but unless you're doing a pretty long distance session for your workout, you'll probably be fine without the carbs until afterward.
Okay, good to know.
Hmm.
Thanks.
Yeah. And also, while we're on it real quick, if you're gonna put carbs, because some people say, "Oh, I don't want carbs because the blood sugar effect and all of that." Well, post-workout, if in the post-workout window, if you take the carbs, within 45 to 90 minutes post-workout, that's when you're most insulin sensitive from the exercise you just did. So you don't have to worry about the carb intake at that time. So go ahead and take the carbs in at that time, and you can do that in the form of a powder added to your shake, or you could go home and eat a bowl of rice or whatever it is. But you post workout, that window is when you're most sensitive and your body's wanting to replenish the glycogen, which is stored glucose from your muscles and liver that you tapped into during your workout. So you're replenishing things. You're not just dumping sugar in your blood and letting it float around like a high blood sugar scenario.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I heard people say that you can burn your or take from your muscles
Mhm.
if you go like fasted and you don't have enough in you, you'll burn the muscles instead of burning fat when you work out. Is that just not true?
I mean, it's possible, but aren't gonna most people aren't pushing themselves that hard.
Okay.
So you if you go in fasted and you do a long workout, you're going to tap into glycogen stores. And even if you were to tap into where you're using muscle as sugar, so what'll happen is there's a process called gluconeogenesis where you'll break down the protein in your muscle to make glucose for fuel. And so if you get to that point, once you finish the workout and you put back the carbs and the proteins, you know, you're now going to have substrate where you're no longer basically cannibalizing yourself. So it's not really a concern for the average person doing the average workout.